right-of-way violation, I hope. Yep. As Nicky's going to jump on that right-of-way and catch Salvador with his head down there. Of course, Ulloa on 7 goals. His brother, also Ilario Ulloa, here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. All the 10 goalers are here. We got a lot of big guns. Sapo Cassette coming in. Tincho Merlos, Sebastian Merlos, of course, Nicky. We have them all here, and they're all organized. But this is what's going on here in the Emma Challenge. It's going to be a big ball down the right side. Looks like Nico Harris is going to try to run that one or down. Goes into the corner. Paul Foster. Paul's going to work it into the corner and turned in here by Bellini. Of course, Bellini in the pink helmet. He'll slow it down right here. And looking for a blue jerseys. There's Alejandra Foster way out in front trying to edge out her husband today here. Well done, Alejandra. Once from left to right, picked up the bouncing ball. 2 in a row. That is beautiful. Inside the 60-yard line, Alejandra checks down nicely, keeps it on the field, but turned inside here by Nicky. Nicky, he'll control the team from the back. There's good rotation there by Spinacci. Spinacci, the give and go, and he's got Roldan moving forward. Taken out of there by Ulloa. Oh, Ulloa tries to get it done, but Nicky steals it away, and now he's got Foster and Harriet on the ride. Nico's going to leave this one for Paul. Backed up by Poma, gets a piece of it. Ali one more time. Alejandro, well done on the near side. Flips it to the inside, and Ulloa picks up the moving ball, and here comes Los Amigos Blue. Now, of course, we do have the, I know we'll be doing our Chucker Champagne and Caviar fundraiser for the hospital. Of course, during the finals of our USPA Silver Cup, as Alejandro will get the breakaway there and get the first goal of the morning here for Los Amigos Blue. As they went for a breakaway, the red team, but the blue team turns the defense up very quickly, and Alejandra cued in already, picks up her first goal today. As I was saying about our Chucker Champagne and Caviar fundraiser, we are sold out. And that is a good thing, believe it or not. But you might be able to check on that. You can call the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation just to check and get on the waiting list. As with 3:56 left here in our first Chucker of play, again, we have a beautiful day in Carbondale, Colorado. Emma now right below the Sopers Mountain Field here. We'll talk a little bit about Emma after our second Chucker, actually the town of Emma, and why we have the Emma Challenge. Open back shot right there, and that'll stop the action. It looks like that one's going to go out of bounds, and we'll have a possession play. As I said, we do have a round robin today, so our third team will be the Mountain Chevrolet team. Lauren Sherry, Michael Payne, Carlitos Gracida, and welcome back Tincho Merlos. Of course, Tincho also playing for the La Carina team in the Silver Cup this year with his brother Sebastian Merlos, Carlitos Gracida, and Brian Boyd. All right, control play right there by the blue team. Bellini's going to hammer one down the outside, goes just wide to the right, and we'll have another knock-in. Again, thank you for tuning into ChukkerTV here on a Friday. And we had some clouds in the air today, so it is a very cool day in Colorado. We've been blessed this summer with the weather. We want to thank the polo gods for that. We've had a little bit of rain, but such a great spring here, and so much snow in the spring that everything is growing, and that's a great sign here for Colorado. All right, Ulloa. Salvador, he's got Bellini in the rumble seat right here. He'll work it forward here. He's going to shoot one from about 80 yards out off the left side. And the red team will line up for a knock-in down in our Glenwood Springs goal. Okay, looks like it's going to be Roldan, Nicky with 2:09 on the clock. And that ball's going to go to the outside. They're looking for Paul Foster. Paul's going to get out in front of Bellini here and pull out the putter, and he gets it moving forward. There you go, Paul. Good, Ron. 2 in a row. Goes to the near side there. He's going to turn around, and Bellini will control again for the blue. First time this summer that Bellini and Salvador Ulloa have played together. Teaming up here, of course, with Ali Poma and Alejandra Foster. As I said, Ali Poma was here last year playing. He had an injury, so he said he was rehabbing, but he said he's well tuned up. And look at this. It's going to be Alejandro. Alejandro, Nicky Roldan, and he's going to come in here and steal that one away. Now it goes to the corner here. Nicky with Bellini on him. Nicky with the deep neck shot, and what a beautiful ball by Nicky Roldan. That ball's got eyes all day, Nicky Roldan. Wow, leaves it inside, and an easy, as the players go flying through there, they take a goalpost out, but it'll be finished off by Spinacci. And Nicky looks like he's tuned up for the high goal. Well done, Nick. What a shot. Ball was rolling off the field. And it just shows you how deep you can hit that neck shot. Nicky keeping his eye on the balls. It was rolling off the field from easily 130 yards out. He laid it right inside. We'll have a little timeout here. They'll stop the clock as we have a goalpost knocked down. Remember the goalposts here, of course, for safety of the four-legged athlete and the players. They do have breakaway sticks, and they are padded. So you can actually run those goalposts over, and no one will get injured. So with 1 minute left here in our first Chukker play, the 119th, of course, we have with the Silver Cup teaming up with the Emma Challenge here. Probably one of our busiest weeks here. Goal. Thank you, Martine. 1 minute. 1 minute left in the Chukker as our mounted official, Martine Adigari, is going to be lining them back up here. And the Los Amigos red team tying it up, getting an equalizer there. So Alejandro with the first goal of the day. Second goal of the day here, we're going to give it to Spinacci, but what a layup by Nicky. And as I said, we have a lot of polo, so you can watch here on ChukkerTV and the USPA Polo Network this week, as the high goal will be on Saturday, and our medium goal will be on Friday and Sunday. So you can choose your days, and of course, go ahead and share our program, our broadcast every day, and we'll put you on a list, as we're keeping a list here of the people that share our programs, and we're going to be setting them up to get a drawing for some ChukkerTV gears. We get a whistle on the play there. Spinacci and Nicky looked like they were going to go into breakaway there, but Bellini comes flying in behind. Catches Nicky on the right-of-way violation, so that'll bring it up to the 60-yard shot. Our first penalty of the day, 60-yard shot. Of course, all players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. Now, as you know, our three teams for the Emma Challenge, and that's Los Amigos Blue, Los Amigos Red, and the Mountain Chevrolet team. This is going to be a two-day tournament here. So they're going to play this. They're going to play today in the round robin setup. And, of course, Janine, our score and timekeeper, will keep all of the numbers here based on their win-loss record, and then they'll carry that on to Sunday. It looks like it'll be Bellini with the 60-yard shot. Salvador is going to go forward. We've got Poma on one post, Alejandra Foster on the other one. Here comes Juan Bellini with the 60-yard penalty shot. Bellini with a line drive. Watch out. Moving like 150 miles an hour, that ball. But too low off to the outside. So the red team will regroup here. One more knock ain't coming before our 30s. Oh, there's your 30-second bell. So that'll end our first Chukker play. So put your hands together for the red and the blue. We'll get everybody else a fresh horse in. And we'll be right back here to the Sopus Mountain Ranch Polo Field. Aspen Valley Polo Club, ChukkerTV. Stay with us.
Our team, I think, is going to be very competitive. We haven't practiced together yet with Hilario, that he's playing in England. So, but we have the North American Cup before the Silver Cup to get ready, and I already know very well Melissa. I play with Gassi in Wellington, so I think and Hilario is an amazing player. So I think that we are going to get together very well.
Thanks for joining us here on ChukkerTV. Remember, a big weekend here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club with the Emma Challenge going on here. So you can watch Friday, Sunday, and make sure you join us tomorrow on a Saturday. We will have our first round of the 119th USPA Silver Cup. It's a huge weekend. History will be made again tomorrow. And that's going to be down at the McClure River Ranch Field. I'll go through some of the teams. Let's get ready for Chucker number 2 here for the Emma Challenge. We are up at the Soapers Mountain Ranch Polo Field. If you're just joining us and joining our broadcast. And we're starting off with Los Amigos Blue and Red. We have the 1-1 ball game. So very evenly matched teams here. And go through it once again, just in case you are joining our broadcast a little bit late. Alejandro Foster, Alejandro Poma back in the blue helmet. Salvador Ulloa and Juan Bellini, that's your blue team. They line out like that, and they line out very well. Now, Los Amigos Red, Paul Foster, he'll play the number 1. Nico Harriet coming in, playing the number 2 today. Pablo Spinacci will team up with Nicky Roldan. Nicky filling in for Estrada today. Roldan, Ulloa. 2 players override, turn inside, and this is Nico. Harriet's going to slow it down. Now, Nico Harriet played all season long, all winter long, at our sister club at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and did a great job, won a couple tournaments down there with Gussie Bush, Juan Bellini, and Tato Bellini. So shout out to Santos Bellini, who also played down there. They had big tournaments they had in the winter. All right, it's going to be Ulloa, and he's all by himself. Salvador, that's a nice one. Look at Nicky Roldan. They'll come back very swiftly and steal this one. Change the field. Nicky looking for Nico. He's got Pablo. Oh, Poma tries to get there, but he gets out in front on a beautiful-looking chestnut pony here. Alejandro Poma riding. Picked up now by Bellini. Spinacci and Bellini will ride each other off. Bellini trying to get around, checked his shoulder. Backs this one up. He lays it inside the 30, but it'll be Roldan, and he's going to do the nickaroo, and here comes Nicky Roldan on the far side. Roldan, oh yeah, open it up, Nick. Will that one stay on the field? Oh, that goes just off into this is the cattle ranch here, of course, at the Soapers Mountain Ranch. Looks like Carlitos Jacitas coming in, too. He's going to play. Now, a lot of our high goal players are playing. They'll play in the medium goal and in the high goal, of course, here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, especially when we have a very busy schedule. And so you will see a few of the players that you see played here. I'm just going to go through it really quickly for you for tomorrow, as we do have the Tonkawa team of Jeff Hildebrand and have Juan Martin Obregon, Juan Mauer, Sapo Cassette, and Mason Rowe. And then La Carina coming in, Brian Board, Carlitos Garcia, Tincho Merlos, and Sebastian Merlos. That will be, and then you're going to have Casablanca. It's going to be Division 1. Grant Ganzi, Juancita Blee, and Lucas Lalor, Nacho Estrada. We got Nico Harriet on the move. He's going to get out in front right here and drop that one in. And Nico's going to get his first goal today and his first goal ever at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. So well done, Nico. Now, Division 2 in our high goal will be Flex Jet, Melissa teaming up with Alejandro Estrada, and then Alaru Ulloa and Gussie Bush. I got to work a practice game the other day. These guys are fired up. They're tuned up, as we say. Audi coming in with Mark Ganzi. Jared Zenny coming in, play first time here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Nick Roldan and Ilario Figueres, who's been playing very strong on 3 goals. McClure River Ranch, Salvador Laki teaming up with Chris Campson. Alfredo Bugatti here for the first time. He played in the World Polo League this last winter. He just came off his season in England. And then Stuart Armstrong. It's going to be Nicky. And they'll try to keep that one on the field, but that ball is just going to go just outside the 60 and out of bounds. So they'll drop this one here for a possession play. And they'll be in range here for Juan Bellini to try to shoot one here. Bellini's going to tap it to the inside one time. He's got a clean goal there. Oh, well done, Juan Bellini. That is a perfect little chip shot. Bellini, former ACO player, showing he still got it. Takes one tap to the inside, and then a nice, sweet little swing. He didn't hammer that one too hard, just laid it right in there about 65 yards. Now, of course, Emma, it's Friday and Sunday, as I said, and with our format here. And then we'll play down at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on Sunday. So you're going to be able to see a lot of looks here on ChukkerTV this weekend. And that's one of the best things we love about being up here is the backdrops are just truly amazing. I think Mark Gansey said it on an interview at the Silver Cup draw that you could go play polo here in Aspen and you'll always play at a different field and a different view. Oh, yeah, it's going to be Ulloa now trying to get through the hook of Nico. Nico makes the hook. Now Poma looking for his first goal this summer. Inside, and nice big D here by Nick Roldan. Stolen away by Ulloa, and that ball goes just over. With 2:40 left on the 2:40 left on the clock. Now the Emma Challenge Cup, named after the town of Emma here in Colorado. Located on Highway 82 between Carbondale and Aspen. You can't miss it. They have historical buildings right down at the bottom. Emma was once a sizable town in the past. 3 buildings on the north side of the road. And the historical register and preserve site. So you can check that out. There's a church down there. And it's a very cool little town. Spinacci on the move here for the red, all by himself. Pablo, look at that layup shot, and that ball is just going to trickle across the line as Los Amigos red now gets their third of the day. Mixing it up nice. Well, Spinacci with 2. And the Los Amigos team here with 2, one from Alejandra and one from Juan Bellini. All right, back to the center as we go. In front of you new viewers, of course, we do switch directions. All right, that ball is going to go all the way through. Bellini steals it out of the air. Now he'll take it to the right side and has a little room right here. Tap forward one time. Little trouble with that one. He'll belly back out. And there's the next shot. That's going to lay inside right here, looking for Poma. It goes all the way through. Alejandro makes a neutral play. That's going to work there for... And looks like Alejandro's okay. Spinacci trying to go coast to coast with the butter and the toast.
There it is, the Cobra strike.
Once, twice, 3 times out of the air. Joining us here on the ChukkerTV, and wow, that's a lot of fun for you guys coming in from Costa Rica. So we did a little melee play there, 2 players coming together, and one hook was made. The horse took a little stumble, but both the 4-legged athlete and, of course, our mounted player, Ali Poma, back up in the saddle. So, of course, we'll check him out. But again, thank you for joining us, and let us know where you're watching from, and also let us know what club you play at. So if you do play down there in Costa Rica, let us know. And I know we have a lot of the Escobars down there to play. And, of course, San Diego. Well, big heart for me in San Diego. I started my career in Del Mar there at the Rancho Santa Fe Polo Club where the turf meets the surf. You know that, right? Very cool. That nice place there. So we are in our second Chukker play here, if you're just tuning in, of our round robin. And we'll go ahead and switch out the ponies. Most of the time when you do have an issue with one of the 4-legged athletes, you can take a timeout in the game of polo, of course. That is one of the main reasons why we take a timeout for horses and the players. And so we'll go ahead and check out the players, and they will go ahead and we have our in-house veterinary, of course, always checks out the horses, and then we'll let the player change onto another horse. So they'll leave the ball right there. We got Poma back on his horse. Let's get back to the action here in our second chukker. All right, so they'll take a little time to get there. Then I think I had Chris over here. I said, Chris, we got people tuning in from Costa Rica. We actually have one of our members here. So there's a shot on goal right there. Now we're going to be another goal here for the blue team. And that will end our first secretary. All right, so as they come back to center here, yep, we'll get a goal there. 1:20 on the clock, guys. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Alejandro with the goal. We got it. One for the blue. Penalty 2. So penalty 2 on to play, and that'll result in a goal for Alejandra, her second goal of the day. And they'll bring it back to center. Time ticking down here in our second chukker. Spinacci's going to lay one out. Come on out there, Pablo. Look at this bay horse break loose right here. Santa Rita breeding operation. Pablo out of the air, bouncing ball, backed up by Bellini. Looking for Alejandra, and look at this. Poma says, get out of the way, guys. I'm ready to go. Poma on a fresh one here. Nice pickup, Alejandro. He'll take it to the far side. Nikki's going to run with him. Depth inside. Nico overrides, and now look at this. Alejandra Foster. She's got the good stick today. 3 in a row. Oh, looking forward. She had Poma going forward. Turned in by Spinacci. Nico going forward. And Los Amigos Red will have an opportunity at one more goal. He'll leave that one. Salvador, this could be trouble because you know that is Nicky Roldan. Roldan now, he's going to open it up here. Bellini's going to get to the inside. Nicky's going to snap one from way out. That ball will go into the corner. Bellini's going to back it up, and he's got Salvador going, oh, well done, Spinacci. Out of the air, slows it down, shoots at goal. Oh, just off to the right side, but a brilliant steal. That'll end our second chukker of play. So once again, put your hands together here for the Los Amigos blue and the red. And we'll get everybody on some fresh legs again, a few mounts here. And this is a close one. So remember, 3 chukkers. Each team plays 3 chukkers against each other. So this should be a great chukker. Come on back. We'll see you for our third chukker of the Emma Challenge.
There's so much to do. That's the thing. I feel like, we golfed yesterday, and that was great. I can't wait to get kayaking. I love being on the river. And I kind of want to go whitewater rafting at some point. Like the Frisbee golf. That's kind of fun. There's a lot of things I want to do. Probably going to hike, maybe go camping. And there's a lot to do. And there's a lot. It's a long summer, but at the same time, we gotta get ready and do as much as we can.
Of the field, it depends on the day, but I like going hiking, then fishing, playing golf. There are beautiful golf courses all around. Then what else we do? We do so many things. Every day we find something new to do.
All right, welcome back, and welcome Leslie from Phoenix and Jack down in Wellington, our hometown. And, of course, Dee out in San Diego. We always love that you guys tune in. Thank you very much. Right here, this one's nip and tuck. Remember, they only play 3 chukkers against each team. So this round-robin setup, you got to come out firing on all cylinders very early. So let's get back to the field here. As remember, the winners will sit down, and the runners-up will keep on playing. We'll have Martin Chevrolet, which will be our third team here for the Emma Challenge. Thanks for joining us today. All right, I want to thank everybody for getting on the Facebook conversation. Let us know if you have any ideas, because we're working in for you. If you have any questions about the Aspen Valley Polo Club or the Sopris Mountain Ranch community or the Emma Challenge, if I'm not hitting everything for you, let us know. We will answer your questions. If you're new to the game of polo, please let us know, because we love to do Polo 101, but we save that for our new viewers. But we always dedicate and care for our new viewers here at ChukkerTV. So, and our older viewers, they always they take their time. They get a snack while we're doing the Polo 101. But if you are a new viewer, please let us know, because we always like to know. All right, here comes Bellini, and he's going to get this knock in. We got a 3-3 ball game here. Who's going to win this third chukker? Very, very close-knit team. Spinacci's going to go forward. Nicky from a standstill. He's got Nico, who's going to apply the pressure on Bellini. Bellini, he drags it back. Now he goes on the neck with it, spins around, leaves it in there, tries to get a little help from Salvador, and Spinacci is going to win that duel between two very high-rated players. So well done, Pablo Spinacci. And Pablo is going to get his third goal of the day. So Pablo Spinacci with a hat trick. And that's going to put his team up by a goal here, making it 4-3. Early in our third chukker play, though, a lot of time. Again, a very cool day here. So very, very great time to play polo for the four-legged athlete and the players. Now Nico going forward. Spinacci's going to launch from a hundo. Pablo Spinacci off the left side. Nico trying to get in there for the pass. Harriet, but great riding there by Poma as Alejandro takes Nico Harriet out of the game. Now the flying wedge attack as Bellini's going to get the blue team moving forward. He's got players stretched out all over the field. He's going to elect to keep this one forward. He's got to deal with Nico now. Bellini with a nice ball right here over everybody's head, looking for Poma. Alejandro takes the bouncing ball, no problem, out of the coffin corner. He'll override, and Roldan, a bit of a misplay there by Roldan. It's going to be Ulloa, and a game-saving hook by Spinacci, and that gives Nicky all the room he needs. And look at this. He's got Harriet going, this hit, but it stays on the field. And Spinacci will clean it up here for Los Amigos Red. They were on the attack right there as Nico Harriet was flying down the field. Paul Foster's going to rotate to the middle. Bellini out of the air. Another brilliant play. We have seen some awesome pickups here in our first three chukkers. Now, Roldan gets there, makes the hook on Bellini, and that is a true high goal play right there. Be careful making that play unless you are a considerably high goal player. Look at this. Roldan takes the bouncing ball, no problem. Nicky. Oh, Nicky, what a play, man. Bouncing ball on the run. Nicky Roldan's got it dialed in here as he makes the play on Bellini, which was not an easy play. Makes the hook, turns it back inside. He's going to switch ponies here. As I said, Nicky preparing for the 119th USPA Silver Cup tomorrow. So tuning them up, and wow, they look tuned up. Well done, Nick. Nicky will get his first goal of the day, and wow, the Los Amigos Red team here mixing it up nicely as everybody on the scoreboard. And they're going to take a 2-point lead here. Bellini gets out in front, and Paul Foster. Paul. And Poma, and yeah, Nick's going to get caught right there as Alejandro Poma had the right of way. He'll ride that one out. And they'll go ahead and readjust here. So this will be an opportunity for Los Amigos Red. Might as well take a chance there. Nick says, I got the horsepower. Let's go for it. Didn't get out there just quick enough. As Poma was right there. They're going to drop this ball at the penalty 5 from the spot. So it'll be Juan Bellini to do the honors here for Los Amigos Blue. Bellini. He's going to be shadowed here by Nico Harriet. Now the outlet pass looking for Salvador Ulloa. He's got to deal with Spinacci and Roldan. Salvador turns it to the inside. Nice little play. Inside the 60, Salvador got to get through 2-3 more reds. It comes off a pony and a whistle on the play. We will have a blocking call. So blocking is the call right down there in front of the 30-yard line. So the blue team will be able to take this one from the spot or from the 30-yard line, wherever the player hitting elects. Looks like Juan Bellini. He'll walk up and a little tap shot, and Bellini's going to take down an easy one. That's going to put him within one goal here. So as the clock goes tick, 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 3:30 on the clock. All right, so halfway through this third and final chukker between these two teams, Los Amigos blue and the red. As I said, Mountain Chevrolet. You want to keep your eyes out for Mountain Chevrolet. Is Tincho Merlos in the house, teaming up. Yeah, penalty 2 there for Juan Bellini. Michael Payne, Carlitos Garcia, fun little team. Lauren Sherry playing some high goal practice yesterday. So she was up at the Rose Spur Field, up the McCabe Ranch, another field we have here in the Aspen area, where they play their practice games. And Lauren teaming up there with the McClure River Ranch team as Salvador Lockie was still traveling. And so that was a great experience for Lauren. We'll see how she does today here in our medium goal. Now on the move, it's going to be Alejandra, and that's where they want Alejandra going forward here. Alejandra had an opportunity to get the equalizer, get through the hook of 1-2 players, and then gets backed up here, and it's going to be Roldan. And he's got to worry about Salvador Ulloa. He's a grinder. Salvador, but off to the right side. Salvador actually stealing that ball away from 2 players in the red jersey, but just a little bit off to the right side. And the red team will regroup. Roldan. He's going to lay it out there. He's got Paul Foster and Nico Harriet. Look at this, Bellini and Harriet. Nico's going to law it, get the gray pony moving forward. He gets a piece of it. It gets backed up by Poma. And a good 60-yard shot there by Alejandro. Now the loose ball play, and it'll get slowed down a little bit here by Salvador. Looking for some help. He says, come on, guys. Now Bellini's going to come up in behind. There goes Poma to run the center of the field. Into the corner they go. And 30-second horn coming here. So will this ball get taken out? Is that one's going to roll off the field? And that will end our first 3 chukkers. So Los Amigos red will edge out the blue by a goal, but a very close 3 chukkers as it went back and forth. We started out with a goal by Pablo Spinacci and one by Alejandra. That left it 1-1 after the first chukker. Then both teams scored 2 goals. Alejandro with an open goal and Bellini with 1, and that made it 3 for them, and 1 by Harriet and 1 by Spinacci again to make it 3. And then 1 by Bellini here in the third, but we had 2 by the red, by 1 by Spinacci and Roldan. And so we will send the red team off. The blue team will keep playing, and we'll be right back for our second leg of the Emma Challenge here on ChukkerTV between Los Amigos Blue and Mountain Chevrolet. We'll be right back.
So this is the heart of American polo. The atmosphere here at Santa Rita is like family. The Santa Rita facilities are world-class polo facilities. They're in the center of Wellington, Florida, and it's the perfect place to come and play polo at this time of year.
What I really like about Santa Rita is that we have everything very near to the barn, so I can get on the horse and go to the track, ride the horses, or sticking ball on the field. All the people that work here at Santa Rita are really nice and really friendly. Also, you can bring the children because the barn is very secure, so the horses are very, very comfortable and they rest very well.
The Ganti family is providing some wonderful opportunities here at Santa Rita, particularly for the women, because in women's polo we're just now starting to really blossom and grow. Melissa Ganti and Alina Carta have put together this league, and they're doing a fantastic job making opportunities available for women to play once a week against each other. So the Santa Rita League has helped us develop these friendships and bonds and create ways of improving women's polo.
My name is Juan Bolini, and we are here in Santa Rita Polo Club. I'm the chef director of the polo school, though we do have lessons, and the idea to have polo for everyone.
I've been coming out here taking lessons at Santa Rita for 4 years. Every lesson is really fun. It's always a good time to get out on a horse.
And I think polo is a sport for everyone. So we really have a facility for any level of polo that you want to come enjoy. So I really enjoy what we do here, and then Mark and Melissa Gancia really love the game of polo. They love horses.
I highly recommend anyone coming to Santa Rita to play for lessons, for club chuckers, for polo tournaments at any level from local to as high as 26. We're very grateful to have the chance to play here. Thanks to Melissa and to Mark and everyone at Grand Champions in Santa Rita.
Once again, thank you for joining us here on ChukkerTV, right in between our first and second leg. Remember, 3 legs here in the round robin. We got to interview a lot of the players. Nick Roldan, we got to interview Chris Campson, KK. And, we're talking about, these are players that have been out here and been out at the beginning of the club, okay, which is 2014, and watched the growth of the club here out in Aspen Valley. And the Aspen Valley Polo Club has grown to a very, very strong point, and that's why we're very excited about our high goal season here, because now you have all levels of polo being played out here. You can come and join the school, and you can learn to play as a kid or an adult. We teach you how to ride and play at the polo school, of course, Director of Operations Juan Bellini. And also, then we go into our meeting goal, that we mix up the teams, which is a lot of fun. Everybody gets to play their players. We practice on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Of course, that's up at the Rose Spur Fields. And then Wednesday, Thursdays, they mix it up. And then, of course, our high goal. So join us tomorrow, of course, on the USPA Polo Network. ChukkerTV will be producing the high goal here. We're really excited about the 119th USPA Silver Cup. And it's just going to be a fun 2 weeks of polo. And, of course, all of our medium goal polo in between. So you'll get whatever kind of polo you want. Looks like we got Mountain Chevrolet coming out against the blue. Let's get ready for our second leg. All right, so as our mounted official gets on a new mount, as he does every 3 chuckers here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Emma, if you do have a chance, of course, you are out here in the Colorado area. Well, we talk about the Aspen Valley Polo Club being in Carbondale, Colorado. And the town of Emma, right down from Basalt. We have Basalt, Carbondale, Emma, right here in our area. So you can kind of get a piece of all the historical stuff going on here in Colorado, in a nice little area, actually packaged just 25 minutes outside of Aspen, 25 minutes outside of Glenwood. We sit right in the middle. All right, let's go through this, our third team here, Mountain Chevrolet, Lauren Sherry. She'll play the number 1, the blue helmet. Of course, Lauren, on 1 goal, Michael Payne, Mountain Chevrolet. On 0 goals, he'll play the number 2, Carlitos Garcia on 4. He's playing with that La Carina team in our Silver Cup this year. And then Tincho Merlos back here. And I believe, unless they switched it up on me, we'll check it out. You have Tincho. Yeah, and Tincho also playing for the La Carina team. Okay, so on the bowl end there, looks like they come out here. Remember now, Mount Chevrolet, they're going to go in with a -1 here after our first round. They actually down by a goal, so our red will go in with a +1. The blue will go in with a -1. So the blue team, they need to win by a couple goals here to make sure that they get rid of that minus from the loss. All right, on the move, Michael Payne going to try to take Bellini. And that one will come in down inside. It'll be picked up again and backed up by Gracida. Gracida looking for... Michael on the move. Payne going to pitch this one out in front and leave that ball on the field. All right, so it's going to be Juan now. As we were just checking out the field, make sure they didn't switch it up on me, Lou. I was wondering if it was Team Joe out there, but it might be Santos. Yeah, it might be the little brother. We'll make sure we get as organized. We got a lot of Merloses out here this weekend, so actually this summer. We'll see if they do a switch up. As I know, Tincho just came in from England. But if he's being replaced by his nephew, Santos, well, keep an eye on this kid. All right, it's going to be Gracita now. Carlitos with the knock-in for the Mountain Chevrolet team, of course, in their green and white. Dig a little green and white. Bellini will back it up, bounces off the number 3 for Mountain Chevrolet. Loose ball play. Salvador Joe is going to try to get out. Michael with the nice ride-off here. Drags it forward one time. It bounces off the pony, though, and Salvador so quickly to turn around here. He'll leave it for Bellini. This has worked well for the blue team today. Now the give and go back to Ulloa. Why not? Now Ulloa so strong within the 60. Michael applying the pressure, and that ball will roll just wide to the right. And right now, here in our first chukker of our second leg, our fourth chukker this morning, the blue team peppering the Mountain Chevrolet goal. This is the third knock-in this chukker, but no success with the goals as Gracita will try to get it out to Merlos. Merlos. Two players come together, and we will get a uneven ride off there by the Mount Chevrolet team, so they'll drop this ball just outside the 60-yard line, and the Los Amigos blue team and Juan Bellini will get an opportunity here at a one-time penalty 5. In range here from about 100. Here comes Bellini. Juan's going to put it right down in there, but off to the right side again and knock in number 4 coming from Mountain Chevrolet. So great defense here by the Los Amigos blue team as they are shutting them down. That one's going to bounce off Michael Payne, off his pony, turn inside by Bellini. Now a little bit of a shot looking for Alejandra Foster, which you might as well get it out to Alejandra. She scored 2 goals in the last 2 chuggers, but it'll be Gracita. Carlos taking on 2 blue players. Now he gets a little help from Payne, or from Merlos actually. Merlos, and we'll get a whistle to stop the action. A couple fouls here by both teams. One nip and tuck, 1-1. They'll drop this ball from the spot with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It'll be Mountain Chevrolet and Merlos. Merlos looking to go down the center for the number 2, Michael. Michael's got to deal with Bellini and Ulloa today, so that should be a good workout for him. He'll be sleeping well tonight. Now it's going to be Ulloa. He takes it inside. Michael keeping the pressure on. Gets the ride off. Can't get the back shot, and it'll still be Salvador. He'll leave it in there for Poma. Alejandro is going to take it a little bit further, then give it back to Ulloa. Ulloa with a little chip shot. And that'll be our first goal of the second leg. So Ulloa getting his first goal of the day. Salvador, 7-goal player from Argentina. Been a lot of fun watching Salvador play here this summer. She said he plays down in Southern Florida also at our sister club. As I mentioned earlier, his brother, Ilario Ulloa, teaming up with the FlexJet team here for our Silver Cup tomorrow. Now, looks like Lauren trying to get out in front. Michael's going to help her. Picked up and moved forward by Gracita. And watch out, Michael Payne. Michael with the cut shot. That ball's going to go to the near post and might have eyes. Stolen away by Poma, but I think you're going to get a safety there. So that'll stop the clock as that ball goes just wide to the right. And we'll line up for a safety. So penalty 6 from the just outside the about 30 yards out to the right of safety. Defending team hitting it over their own end line there. That's a no-no, but a nice save by Poma as that ball was going in. Michael Payne, but they'll drop this one right on the 60-yard line. And it'll be Merlos to do the honors. Merlot's going to launch one to the near post, and that ball's going to drop just right in. 70-yard shot, well executed there. And that'll be the equalizer. So 1-1 here in our first chukker. As I said, though, but the blue team still getting the offensive attack a little bit more than the Mountain Chevrolet team here in the first chukker, but that doesn't matter. You got to make the goals. So 1-1 as we come back to the center. 1:33 left here in our chukker. As they'll give that ball back to, it's going to be stolen away again by Mountain Chevrolet. Two players riding each other off. Look at this. Gracita gets out of, Carlos had the breakaway. And now Lauren will press up there on Ulloa. Ulloa turned around, and man, we got Alejandra Fusser on the move all by herself. 2 goals in the first round. Here comes Alejandra. She'll get that one. Look at that nice approach shot inside the 40. Look for the finish. Is it all going to make it? Stolen off the doorstep by Merlos. But Ulloa will pick up his back shot and turn it back inside really quick. He's got to deal with Michael. Payne kind of waiting on him there. Ulloa elects to take it back the other side. Good route right here by Salvador. Salvador and Ulloa will get his second goal here. So Ulloa coming alive here in our second leg. As we get ready here almost for our 32nd bell. And there it is. So that'll end our first chukker of our second leg as the ball's still in the umpire's hand. And we'll get everybody else a fresh pony. Stay with us.
The essence of life is in the details. The little moments that lift us up and make us who we are. These are the details that outfit every FlexJet aircraft. The touches of excellence that add up to not just perfect, but perfect for you. This is FlexJet. You won't just be flown. You'll be moved.
Well, there's a lot more people, a lot more horses, more fields, just more infrastructure. And I think this year it's always been competitive, but now that the Silver Cup is involved, I think it's a very prestigious tournament. It's very important. It's part of American history. It's part of polo history, and I think that everyone kind of, got a bit of motivation there with that cup because we all want to win that. I'm Carlos Gracita. This is ChukkerTV.
All right, so a second leg action here, and again, the blue team. You see this a lot in the round robins. You get one team that play the first 3 chukkers, and then they might lose that first 3. But they get so warmed up, and I've interviewed a lot of players on this. I'd love to know what you think if you do play the game of polo, if you're watching today, how you feel about the round robin setup, playing early or playing later. So remember, Mountain Chevrolet, they're going to go ahead and play 6 chukkers straight. And the blue team, they played against the red. The red's going to sit now. Now they get to rest some horses. Some players like to have that time sitting in the tent. But the blue team comes out here and they shoot a goal. Well, 5 times. They had 4 knock-ins. Mountain Chevrolet. Now, we're leaving the chukker tied up here, but it just shows you when a team comes warmed up. So let's see if Mountain Chevrolet get the wheels rolling here, because remember, they're only playing 3 chukkers. Let's get ready for our second chukker of our second leg. All right. Once again, as we get back here, they're going to be back inside. And for our Mountain Chevrolet team, you guys are just joining us again. Lauren Sherry, Michael Payne, Carlitos Garcia, Tincho Merlos. The Tincho, welcome back, Tincho. And he's playing with the La Carrera team. It's going to be a tough team here for the Silver Cup. As Gracita, Brian Boyd, I watched their practice yesterday. I was actually umpiring their practice, and that team there's a lot of strong teams. It's a very, very competitive 119th USPA Silver Cup. If you look at the teams and break it down, we've been trying to study and find holes in the teams, and there's not any. And the way the fields have been playing this year, it should be awesome high-go polo. All right, backed up by Michael Payne. Get Lauren Sherry moving forward. That's what you need, guys. That's the first ball they got out to her. She's going to pick this one up, take it out to the left side. Lauren with the nice approach. Look for the finish. Lauren Sherry. Lauren. And Lauren will drive around. I told you, high-go practice yesterday. First ball they hit to her, she breaks loose out of the bowling, and Lauren will get her first goal of the day. That's going to tie it up here, 2-2. And a nice feed there by Michael Payne, winning the bowling. I want to tell you something. I told you we're out here in Colorado. The weather has just been amazing. I got to put a jacket on now. It is so cool out here today, and that is just so perfect for the game of polo. And, of course, the four-legged athlete, Ulloa and Tincho. I like this matchup. Tincho puts him on his hip, takes it to the right side. Now, remember, Merlot's coming off an amazing season. He played out in the UK. He should be tuned up, ready to go. Look at Merlot's. Tincho. Oh, the Swiffer. Taking it down 5 times, 8 times out of the air. And Ulloa puts the press on him. Now the battle. And won by Tincho. Augustine, Tincho, Merlot's looking for Michael Payne. It bounces off a pony. It gets taken out by Alejandra. Foster coming back on the defensive side of the field. I like that. Now Alejandra trying to get through Tincho. There you go. Now he's got Carlos Gracida. Carlos going to put her on the hip. Oh, good ride, Alejandra. But Tincho backs that one up, and now he's got Lauren Sherry going the other way. Lauren already with 1 goal this chukker. Palma's going to put the leg on her. Lauren with the neck shot. That's what you're looking for. Very deep neck shot, but Alejandro's going to get there and clear it out on the near side. Now Palma. That ball stays on the field. Sherry's going to come over and rub him. Now the turn. Gracida coming in there to kind of keep him honest, and that's going to work. Now Gracida with 2 players out in front looking for Michael or Lauren, and that ball will go just wide. So some good action here in our second chukker of our second leg. 5th chukker of the day. And it'll be Juan Bellini. Now Bellini, they're using Poma. Looks like Alejandro going forward. Alejandra and Alejandro. Don't get mixed up with that. If you're with us today, is the 2 blues pulling the team. But it'll be Foster. Alejandra hasn't missed 1 ball today. She's been pulling the team perfectly. Now it's going to be taken around the corner and slowed up here by Merlot's as Tincho takes him to the left, breaks it back to the right, and now he'll launch one downfield, and that's the way you control the field there. The 9-goaler, Tincho Merlot's. Michael Payne back to the inside, trying to get around Ulloa. He's been battling with Salvador for 2 chukkers here. Now Michael, once, twice, bouncing ball, still has control. Ulloa will check down. And now he'll control as he's got Bellini there working for him. But Juan's going to go forward on this one. Little different setup for the Los Amigos blue team. Nice outlet pass. Gracida. Ooh, almost gets the hook. But Juan will get through that one, and he's going to find Alejandra again. Foster stays on the near side, keeping it clean. Tincho dealing with now 2 players, Palma and Foster. Good ride off by Alejandra. That'll work because Bellini's going to be able to get loose here. Juan's going to elect to shoot one from about the 60. Now Gracida, Bellini, Gracida, and a whistle on the play to stop the action as Mountain Chevrolet will get called on the right-of-way foul here. As Bellini taking that ball in under the neck, but he gets back to the right-of-way. Remember, player following the ball is going to take the right-of-way over a player meeting that ball. Gracida coming from left to right. And an open goal penalty, too. And Bellini's going to have no problem with that one. So with 2:32 on the clock, Juan Bellini will pick up his 3rd goal of the day, first of the second leg here. And get his team up by a goal here. So 3-2. They come back to the second. This was going to be close. Both these teams are very well matched up this week here for the Emma Challenge. So it's all going to be who misses the goal. And I remember this Los Amigos blue team, they just had a great fourth chucker. They just couldn't get it between the posts, but it looks like they're back on cue as Bellini's going to win the bowl-in. Juan down the center here. He's got, Salvador going way forward, taken out by Tincho. Michael makes a swipe at it. Tincho perfectly passed over to Gracida. Carlos, watch his shoulder. Look at Lauren Sherry going forward. Carlitos doing the dance. And he's going to jump off right there just to be safe. And we'll see if Carlos, oh, there you go, Carlos. I like that one. Gracida's going to mount up quickly. He's having this little trouble there with his mount. But, of course, safety always first, so they'll make sure he's okay. And he's going to get called there on the right-of-way. He's going to get called on blocking. Oh, we'll see what happens. They might go and bowl this one in. As they're all right there. Nobody going forward, nobody back. We're going to bowl this ball in. We just have a little issue with the pony there. Does happen on the polo field at times. You know what they say, you always wake up on the bed sometimes at the wrong side of the bed. Well, sometimes the four-legged athlete does too. All right, on the move, it's going to be Bellini. He'll win this bowl-in, and it's going to be Salvador. Ulloa, very strong here in the second leg. Ulloa sneaks by Michael. Now he'll take it in one more time, or actually Tincho. Now the shot on goal, and Ulloa will pick up goal number 3 here in the second leg. And more importantly, putting that Los Amigos blue team up by 2 goals. Remember, Los Amigos blue, they need to win by a couple goals here, or the red team will be in command of the Emma Challenge. That's the one thing about these round robins. You need to score goals. That's what I love about them, actually. There's no way. You can't just edge your game out. You got to win. You got to win these 3 chuckers. All right, the 2 ladies in the front, Alejandra and Lauren with a little rub. And it gets picked up by Bellini. And that's what I'm talking about. The blue team dialed in here. Juan now looking for Poma. Backed up, and it's Ulloa. Now who will get there first? Michael Payne. Michael Payne and Carlos Gracida. Carlitos has got the power. Look at Alejandra going to the whip. Alejandra, good D. She puts the pressure on Gracida. Michael's got time here. And a whistle on the play. Chucker on the play. That'll end our chucker, so we'll see our non-official decides on that one. And that's going to end our chucker. Los Amigos blue going up by 2 goals now. So this will be a very important chucker. We'll be right back here on ChukkerTV, the Emma Challenge. Bonacci trying to go coast to coast with the butter and the toast.
There it is, the Cobra strike.
Carlitos, 1 swipe, 3 times out of the air.
The essence of life is in the details. The little moments that lift us up and make us who we are. These are the details that outfit every FlexJet aircraft. The touches of excellence that add up to not just perfect, but perfect for you. This is FlexJet. You won't just be flown. You'll be moved.
All right, as we get ready for our third chucker of our second leg, I want to drive everyone to the 60. Of course, we have our talk show called The 60 on ChukkerTV. And go through and check out some of the format and some of the people we have on, some of the pro players we have on there, because we have a lot of new 60s being filmed at the moment. We're going to start shooting a lot of them. And so we're going to have a lot of new footage for you. So please check out The 60 on ChukkerTV.com. Check out our talk show. Let us know if you're somebody you want to see on The 60. Try to get that done. It's been a lot of fun getting up close and personal with the pro players, and it's for you guys, for Chucker TV. So we all got them out here. Now, we had a whistle at the end of the Chucker, and they looked at the play. They have no foul on the play, so we're going to go ahead and bowl it in here for our third Chucker. Let's see if Los Amigos Blue can hold on and push it along here. There's a little bit too much time there on that play as Michael got around, so we talked about it, and we got to look at that one, and they'll line them up here. But right in front, and the Los Amigos Blue team with the short way here, actually. Or the Mountain Chevrolet team, I apologize, going short. So they'll have the opportunity here to try to get another goal here. 4-2 now, remember. And remember, they need to win by a couple goals, the Los Amigos Blue team. So they're going to be pressing here. I got a feeling they're going to be going very hard. I know Bellini, I know Ulloa, and of course, Poma and Foster. They want to put the pressure on the red team, but look at this. Tincho Merlos out of the air, bouncing ball. Salvador, wow. Everybody. Great play by Tincho, but even a better one by Ulloa. Look at this. Poma going forward. Alejandro, oh, look at this out of the air. Circus polo by everybody here in the third Chucker. Poma's just going to keep the throttle down. That ball's going to lay just inside the 30. Will it stay on the field? Oh, that's a true coast-to-coast like butter and toast for the blue team as Ulloa crushes the back shot, and they get Poma going forward. And Alejandro, well, welcome back, Alejandro, because that's your first goal of the summer season. I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of those, but it's good to see Poma on the move. So that's going to give this blue team the cushion they need, and they are applying a lot of pressure now on both teams here with a 3-goal lead. Let's see if Tincho Merlos can get this Mountain Chevrolet team moving. Michael Payne. Michael gets a piece of it. Bellini under the neck with it, and here comes Bellini, but Tincho goes flying in there, and he'll steal that one and take it forward. That's a good little teaching, little lesson for you. You notice how Tincho took that ball forward, and then he'll get caught on the turn there. So well done, Bellini, staying in the rumble seat, as they say. He's going to catch Tincho on the turn. So Merlos, he drags that ball forward, and what I was saying earlier, he increases the space between the defending player, and that's why there's no whistle there. But then he went to the right there on a little bit of a bouncing ball. Bellini was perfectly behind, and a good call by our mound official to drop this ball on the turning call. And here comes Bellini. Juan has nobody pressing him here. Michael's going to have to come up. Juan looking for Ulloa. He's got a little room to work here. Salvador takes him out away from Gracida. Now he pushes it in for Poma. And Lauren tries to get there. Poma. Everybody comes together. And the man who started the play finishes it. So Ulloa will pick up goal number 4. And this has been a very strong second leg for the number 3. He has 4 goals on the day, but everybody actually, a very strong blue team here, is that's going to be goal number 6 in 3 Chuckers. So the Los Amigos blue team applying the pressure. On the bowl in here, it'll be picked up by Merlos. And he's going to send Michael and Gracida forward. So you got to send Carlos forward now. He's wearing the 4, but down by 4 goals. They need to get a few. Backed up here. Who's going to get to this ball? Gracida, Ulloa, and lesser angle's going to go the blue player all day long on that one. But Carlos trying it. He might as well. He's got to get some few goals there as they got their back against the wall. So you should get a good view of that one. Right-of-way violation against the Mountain Chevrolet team. Nobody going forward here, so they'll probably drop this one around the center based on the offensive attack by the blue team. And we talk about the offensive attack here on Chucker TV a lot. And you want to have a player downfield on that offensive side of the field, because when you do get a penalty like that around the center of the field, that ball get moved all the way down to the 60-yard mark. It could be a game-changing play. So if you are number 1 or number 2, keep that in your head if you do play. All right, here comes Blaney. Juan down the center here, and this place has been working, man. Him and Ulloa are just teaming up so nicely today. Back inside, and this Foster applies the pressure to Gracida. Carlitos keeps it on the field. Well done, Carlos. And back to Tincho. Augustine will override. And it gets turned in back by Ulloa on the black pony right here. Salvador out of the air once, twice. Look for the near side goal. Oh, that's butter right there. Is Ulloa showing you how you get it done in the corner, but it looks like he overshot it. So no goal on the play, no goal. I apologize there. It looked like Ulloa finished that one, but he actually overcut it. It was almost harder to over push that one. Michael Payne on the move. Michael out of the air once. Beautiful. Michael 3 times in a row. Michael checks up, gets the next shot, look for the finish. Michael Payne. Oh, whoa. Michael Payne runs the whole length of the field, takes it out of the air 4 or 5 times, but gets cleared out by the blue. 2 minutes left as Tincho Merlos will lay this one back in for Michael. Michael tries the next shot. Oh, and bad luck. That one will go off the field. And now the blue team will be able to regulate and try to put another one on the board here. So we're 6-2 now. 4-goal lead. And if they get another one here, the Los Amigos red team, they're going to have to get a win on everybody. Now they'll go ahead and take it on. But if they get anywhere close, it could be bad. Big ball right here. Alejandra Foster with an opportunity to move them ahead by 5 goals. Here comes Alejandra. She gets a tick on the first ball. Now it's going to be picked up. Oh, Poma tries the near side, turned down Gracida. Carlitos. Gracida going to be playing number 2 in the front of the La Carina team in the high goal tomorrow. I'm not sure how the Merlos boys will do it. Tincho and Sebastian, of course, his brother Sebi. Michael, you got one more run here inside the 60. Michael Payne as time ticks down. Michael with the putter. And the finish as Michael Payne. I'm not going to miss that one now. And Michael will finish that one off as he's gone to goal a few times there, and he'll get his first goal of the day. And that's going to put you 6-3. So that will help out here at the end. They might have time for one more bowler, and I'm not sure. We'll see what happens here as everybody comes back at the end of this third and final chukker of our second leg, our 6th chukker of the morning. Blue team, they'll be thinking defense here. Don't need a goal, just don't want to give another one up. And here comes Gracida, backed up here. And Lauren Sherry will go the far side. They will play out the last 30 seconds here. They'll play this out as the blue team back inside. Ulloa will collect this ball. That might be what they need right here. So, Tincho. One more shot coming. Merlos. Oh, he overrides. Michael Payne. He'll override. Loose ball play. Lauren Sherry. Everyone rides forward. Poma. And taken out of there by Ulloa. And that's going to save it here at the end of the third chukker. That'll end it right there. So, Los Amigos blue. They're going to go in 6-3 here. So we'll put those 2 scores down. And as we get ready for our third leg, Mountain Chevrolet going up against the red team. And I'll work this out with our scorekeepers, and I'll bring you up to speed on where we're at. So stay with us here on ChukkerTV.
So this is the heart of American polo. The atmosphere here at Santa Rita is like family. The Santa Rita facilities are world-class polo facilities. They're in the center of Wellington, Florida, and it's the perfect place to come and play polo at this time of year.
What I really like about Santa Rita is that we have everything very near to the barn, so I can get on the horse and go to the track, ride the horses, or sticking ball on the field. All the people that work here at Santa Rita are really nice and really friendly. Also, you can bring the children because the barn is very secure, so the horses are very, very comfortable and they rest very well.
Yancey family is providing some wonderful opportunities here at Santa Rita, particularly for the women, because in women's polo we're just now starting to really blossom and grow. Melissa Yancey and Alina Carta have put together this league, and they're doing a fantastic job making opportunities available for women to play once a week against each other. So the Santa Rita League has helped us develop these friendships and bonds and create ways of improving women's polo.
My name is Juan Bolini, and we are here in Santa Rita Polo Club. I'm the chef director of the polo school, though we do have lessons, and the idea is to have polo for everyone.
I've been coming out here taking lessons at Santa Rita for 4 years. Every lesson is really fun. It's always a good time to get out on a horse.
And I think polo is a sport for everyone. So we really have a facility for any level of polo that you want to come enjoy. So I really enjoy what we do here, and Mark and Melissa Gancia really love the game of polo. They love horses.
I highly recommend anyone coming to Santa Rita to play for lessons, for club chuckers, for polo tournaments at any level from local to as high as 26. We're very grateful to have the chance to play here. Thanks to Melissa and to Mark and everyone at Grand Champions in Santa Rita.
All right, so we get ready for our third and final leg. Let me bring you up to speed here. Los Amigos Red, they won by a goal. They went in +1, and the blue team went in -1. What a second half there by the Los Amigos blue team, winning by the 3 goals. So those 3 goals, now take the -1 on it, they're going to go to +2. So Los Amigos blue sitting in a good spot here. Remember, we have a doubleheader tournament here. We're going to carry this into Sunday, our round robin, so we're keeping the tallies. So as we sit now, Mountain Chevrolet, they're sitting with the -3. So they got to get going here against the red team. But Los Amigos blue will head off to the showers, as we say, to the tent, to the locker room, sitting in a comfortable position for our Emma Challenge on Sunday. And let's see what's happening here. You can't see it right now, but the Los Amigos red team, they are ready to go, boy. They jumped on their horses. They're already out there. But we'll let Mountain Chevrolet get organized here. And remember, we'll balance this one out, and we'll see how it goes. And see what happens here, because it's going to be, I like the way they carry this on, because it makes kind of fun. You know, you get into the second game, and so you don't just you can have a bad 3 chuckers. Don't worry, the tournament carries on, so it's like 18 chuckers of polo. So let's get ready. Looks like the Mountain Chevrolet team's come out. Our final leg, and this will be our third leg here for the Emma Challenge. We got everyone back. As I said, we got the scores carrying over, playing by the old rules. And again, clouds in the sky here in Colorado, but it's just been a nice day. I got to tell you, when you're at 7,000 feet where we sit and do our broadcast here for the Cypress Mountain Ranch, and we go through it a lot, is the peak of the mountain right here behind us. And we were just really talking about it today, the ChukkerTV family, on how blessed we are to be able to come up here and shoot from such an amazing area, and then to see all the residents that live up here at the amazing Cypress Mountain Ranch, cattle ranch. And the clouds up here are just so beautiful today. We have the Cypress Mountain Ranch peak at almost 13,000 feet, sitting right up behind me. Still snow on it. Probably be snowing it all summer, this summer. And that is just what a view. I mean, we were driving around yesterday, and we were thinking to ourselves, wow, just what's a beautiful place just to even just drive around and look. And the peaks, we got the red rock to the outside. What a stage here. All right, in the red, we got the Los Amigos red team. And, of course, that's Paul Foster, Nico Harriet, Pablo Spinacci, and Nikki Roldan. And then our Mount Chevrolet team, Lauren Sherry, Michael Payne, Carlitos Garcita, and Augustine Tincho Merlos back on the Aspen Valley Polo Field in 9 goals. Nice having the big guns here. All right, on the outlet pass here, it's going to be, looks like Nikki. Snap goes Nikki, and that's the way he hit that neck shot. Just off to the left side. But again, if you're new to the game of polo, replay that one because that's how you line that ball up perfectly in front of you and make it look easy. Roldan. All right, so this would be a good combination here. You got Spinacci and Nicky. They're the big guns on the red team. Nico doing a great job. And Paul Foster likes playing the front, of course. It's going to be Nico. Harriet. Well done, Nico. Good ball control here on the Bay Pony now, keeping it in behind Gracida, working it down, walking the dog, shot on goal, Nico Harriet, and just off the left side. So now the Los Amigos red team actually peppering the goal like the blue team did in their first chukker of their second leg. Outlet pass by Gracida, and he's got Michael. Payne will pick this one up, looking for Lauren. I like this. Look at Paul Foster playing a little defense now, as he usually plays in the front of the game. But Paul showing his versatility out on the field, plays in the back of the game too. Now they're running the gun. Is Spinacci and Michael Payne are going to run the turn. Spinacci fakes everybody out and finds Nicky in the corner. And that was a brilliant pass, is not to run the turn. And look at this. Nicky's going to go back to Spinacci. And the red team, the dynamic duo of Spinacci and Roldan working well. Gracida will turn it back inside. Tincho's going to fall in behind him here. Carlos and Tincho both on gray ponies. Looking for Michael. Payne takes a swipe at it. Lauren will move it along a little bit further. Lauren Sherry leans way out. And that one will go just off to the right side. So both teams shooting at the goal, but just wide to the left and the right. Now you can go back to the AspenValleyPoloClub.com website, and it'll get you up to speed on everything I've been talking about today. If it comes by a little bit quick sometimes. And so they just to check our scheduling, especially for our medium goal and lower goal tournaments. Now, we've had a lot of tournaments go here in 2019. Of course, we have Pilcher Ranch. They were the winners of the first. That was our first tournament of the season. We had the Basalt Handicap, La Carina, the North American Cup. And they did a great job there that they won the North America's Cup. And what a tournament it was, La Carina. Brian Boyd's first tournament of the high goal season ever playing, and he actually brought in a win. Lauren Sherry on the move. Nicky Roldan on her hip. Oh, they leave it behind, and Nicky scoots in behind her. And he'll take this one around the corner, and we got, Spinacci. Oh, you don't see that happen too much. But they'll cover up nicely. Watch Nicky. He'll guard them. Spinacci will turn it back around. And now back to Nicky. Ticho's going to jump in there, though. Good ride-off by Harriet. And Roldan will take it forward here, but we get a whistle on the play, and I'll stop the clock. 2:50 on the clock. I like they teamed the Emma Challenge up this week with the high goal because we have so many people that love the medium goal polo. Here we go, Lauren. Lauren, I told you that high goal practice yesterday's got her dialed in. Lauren Sherry, bouncing ball, no problem. She'll leave it in there for somebody. There's Michael Payne. And follows her in there perfectly as Spinacci had an opportunity to back that one up. But Lauren pulling the team. And Michael will jump in behind her there and pick up the loose ball play. Michael will get his second goal of the Emma Challenge and the first one of the third leg, our third and final leg here. 2:10 as everybody gets back to the center. And we'll send the Mountain Chevrolet team to our Aspen goal. This one bounces off of Harriet, but Lauren Sherry. Lauren goes to the near side on the big Bay Pony, again on the near side. Nicky's going to take it on the near side also. Everybody on the near side. Backed up by Nico, looking for the open space. Stolen away by Tincho on the move. That ball's got eyes. Michael gets a piece of it. And it'll just dribble over. Oh, still in play. As they pulled around, Michael going to turn back here, try to save that one. We got a 4-on-3 attack, and here comes Paul Foster. Paul Foster and, of course, Alejandra bringing the Los Amigos teams in from El Paso, Texas. So they play there. Also, look at this. Spinacci's going to pick the big gun's pocket. Spinacci, Pablo. Oh, and now he leaves it behind. What a steal, though, on Merlos. It's the Augustine will take his time. Oh, loose ball play. Going to be picked up and taken in by Nico Harriet. And Nico, with good ball control and good skills there, will get his second goal. One in the first leg, and now one in the second leg. And we got a tie ball game. So 1-1 here as our clock ticks down. 40 seconds left on the clock, and I think we're going to have a courtesy change here, yeah, so they'll stop the clock here as we do have a courtesy change. We have a timeout for one of our four-legged athletes. It looks like Pablo Spinacci will go ahead and switch off. So we will have an opportunity here for another knock-in. Nikki says, I'm going to take advantages also. Roldan getting his string ready here. Nikki just coming from the Greenwich Polo Club. Playing there. He's going to jump on a fresh one also. So watch out here as Spinacci and Roldan will be on fresh legs here for our last 40 seconds of our 7 chukker of the day, first of the third leg. So Mountain Chevrolet, they want to win this bowling here because you don't want to get Spinacci or Roldan busting out of here. Here's the bowling. That one's going to go and picked up by Gracita. Look at this. You got Lauren moving forward. Lauren, boy, she comes out of the gates very quickly. Leaves that one behind, though. There's your 30-second bell. The bell rings, and here comes, trouble in paradise, Nikki. And he's got Paul Foster out in front. Paul's going to go from the left to the right. He's going to have time to get back to the offside. Might as well take it. Overrides. But look at this. Spinacci falls in the rumble seat. He's got Nikki right in behind him here. Merlos has to deal with Spinacci. Oh, Nikki runs by on the near side. That was a cute little play. Now he goes from right to left. Shot on goal by Spinacci. The Zappo of eyes. Wide to the right. So just wide, and that'll end our first chukker. So we'll send everybody off here. Now I'm sure this one's going to go right down the end also. Stay with us. This is the Emma Challenge.
I brought Girl Power here, so when she comes out, I think you should watch her.
What do you think makes Girl Power unique?
Just her speed and how comfortable she is, and the confidence I have on her. And I think her and KK are the two that are so far felt like the ones that are going to be special and the ones that have adjusted really well here so far. I'm Grant Gansey, and you're watching ChukkerTV.
I'd like to take this time before we end our broadcast today. We got a couple more chuggers left to say. Wish Mike Ferreira, our executive producer, happy birthday, Mike. We love you, man. We call him the Wizard. It is his birthday today. And I always tell him it's his birthday every day. But happy birthday, Mike. Now, remember, we have now, I want to go over this just so you plan for this. Because if you can watch ChukkerTV as much as possible, we always love the viewership. Thank you, guys. But on August 11th, we will have the final. And, of course, that will be on the USPA Polo Network, produced by ChukkerTV. But that's when we're going to have the our Aspen Valley Hospital fundraiser also. So you can combine them this year. Now, they are sold out on tickets here at the show, but you can always help. You can always give to the fundraiser. But please check out the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation. the Aspen Valley Polo Club raising over $1 million in 2 years. All right, here we go. Let's get back to this one here, as this is going to be fun right here, because this should be a chucker that both teams want to win. And remember, this Mountain Chevrolet team, they need to get a few goals here with the -3 on their belt. Los Amigos with the +2. And right now, the red looking with a +1 as Michael Payne on the move. Michael gets out in front of Spinacci. Spinacci knows he has Nicky in the rumble seat, says, come on, now you got it. Let's turn the corner. Nicky now on the big gray pony. He's got Paul Foster to the right, Spinacci to the left, Nico way out in front. Looking for Paul, but broken up by Lauren. Nice little angle shot there, Lauren. That's what you want, but Spinacci makes the hook. Unselfish polo by the red team, and they leave it for Nicky. Roldan. I got to interview Nicky during the practice game the other day. He said he's ready to go. He's fired up. He's so excited to be being able to play 16-goal polo and 20-goal polo at the same time. A lot of fun for all the players, pros and novice players playing here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. All right, that one's going to bounce off Nico's pony right there, and he launches one out, and he's got Spinacci going out in front, Gracita. Now Spinacci on the little chestnut, backed up by Tincho Merlos, and that's the way you crush one. Well read there by Roldan. He's going to be shadowed by Michael. Nicky from a standstill lays it inside. A little pressure on the Mountain Chevrolet team. Tincho makes the hook. Nico Harriet at a standstill. Shot on goal. Ooh, Nico again. Leaves it for Spinacci. Oh, stolen away by Tincho. And Tincho will push one out to the far side. As good D there by the Mountain Chevrolet team. As Los Amigos Red had opportunities. Nicky Roldan. Wow. Nice try, Nick. Another neck shot there by Roldan. And a bouncing ball. But just off to the right side. Just a little bit off there, Nick. Nice try. That was close. I know. I love you, buddy. You know I'd never cheat you. Well done, dude. All right, it's off to the right side there. And that'll be picked up by Merlos. Lauren bounces a little bit there. Michael's going to come in, and that's a clean play here by Michael Payne. And he's not easy with Roldan. He's so quick. Nicky from about a hundo. He lays it back inside, looking for Nico now Harriet. Next shot coming. That's got eyes, Nico Harriet. And yeah, not much goal to shoot at there, as you can see. As Roldan trying to lay a little bit further in, but Nico Harriet comes over. And that's the way you keep your head down. That's a well-executed shot. That'll be his third goal today. And it's going to, more importantly, move the Los Amigos red team up by a goal. As you remember, they don't want a negative here, battling with that Los Amigos blue team earlier on our doubleheader weekend. All right, on the bowling. It's gone back and forth here, this game on the bowlings. It's three chuckers. Spinacci, who's well acclimated to the mountains now. Pablo's first year playing here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Pablo on 6 goals, of course. Very strong player from Argentina. Now, look at Ticho. That's what I love to see. Well, yeah, Carlos going forward, tries to get a piece of it. Spinacci makes the hook, and now the two big guns will face off. Nicky, highest-rated American player, and, of course, Ticho, one of the top players in the world. Loose ball play, and on Nico, it'll be Spinacci. Pablito. Pablo down the center. His son Francisco's been playing here in the polo school this year. Another little strong little player, of course, 12 years old. Now, that ball goes down the center, looking for Nico Harriet. And, Harriet's got it dialed in here. Nico going to stay on the near side there and finish that one. And that's going to be 2 in a row for the number 2 in the red jersey. And extend that lead again. So 3-1 here. As Los Amigos red down and in, or might get us change opponents. Look like Nicky already changed off his pony. We will get a courtesy change here with 1 1:54 on the clock left here in our second chukker of our third leg, chukker number 8 of the Emma Challenge. And Spinacci will go ahead and switch off. It looks like he's going to jump on. Oh, wow, look at this one. I like this one. A blue-looking gray pony. Nikki jumping off the gray pony and jumping on a bay one now. And I said a lot of the players mixing the ponies up today. It said put a little air in one. You know, you never know. Sometimes when you go out in the game, as we were talking about earlier about the horses waking up on the wrong side of the bed, well, you need to have those spares there because you never know. Man might not be breathing as well that day, might feel a little frisky, might feel a little tired. You never know. Reminds me of my beautiful wife. All right, on the bowl end, it's going to be Tincho. He's got to send somebody forward here. Carlos going to fall into the... Oh, Tincho says, I got it. Let's go. All right, Merlos. I like when he gets moving. Watch him move. He is amazing. Tincho once. Tincho twice. And Tincho with the finish. And that's the way the 9-goalers do it. When you need one, they can get it. Well done, Merlos. Gets out in front there. He had Carlos in the rumble sit. Didn't need any help. But that's an explosive play there by Merlos. I like the gray pony, Tincho. Got him out in front. He looks very comfortable in that one. All right, so that'll get him within one here as they come back to the center. At 1:10 as the clock ticks down here. Again, very even on both of the games with the bowl-ins here. It has not been a deciding factor of the games. The games have been which team has been able to score, just did not shoot a goal, but actually score goals. Now, open polo. Looking for Nico Harriet. Why not? He's got the hot stick here. Spinacci, though, on fresh legs here. Now Pablo. He leaves it behind. Paul Foster. Paul. Ooh, yeah, Paul. You stole it from the 9-goaler. Well done, Paul. That's not an easy play when Tincho comes and meets you. But Paul gets a piece of it. Now the rub, and now Tincho. 30 seconds left. We're going to get one more run out of Merlos on the gray pony with the red bandages. Nikki's going to jump in there, back it up nicely, and look at this. Now Spinacci. Spinacci on the fresh legs here. Gracita's going to have to drop the hammer. Pablo once. Slows it up. Has Paul coming. Decides elects to take it back to the inside. Shot on goal. Oh, Pablo Spinacci. So that'll add another one to the tally here for the Los Amigos red team. We have one more chukker left. It'll be our 9th chukker of the Emma Challenge, third of our third leg. Get a snack because we'll be right back. Spinacci trying to go coast to coast with the butter and the toast.
There it is, the Cobra strike.
once, twice, 3 times out of the air. All right, so as we get ready for our 9th chukker, it's going to be our 3rd chukker of our 3rd leg. 2-goal difference here. Mount Chevrolet's got to keep it rolling. Now, we're talking about the huge event that we got going on here. The McClure River Ranch, where we actually have the new fields here, 150 acre parcel that was bought by the group. And I was driving by it on my way today to come here to the Sopers Mountain Ranch. And man, you can kind of feel the energy there as they're getting those fields ready for the high goal and, of course, the rest of our medium goal season. It's going to be due play through August. So, once again, thank you for joining us here today for the Emma Challenge. And this is going to be a doubleheader as we push it into Sunday. And, again, make sure you join us tomorrow on the USPA Polo Network for the first round of the 119th playing of the USPA Silver Cup. Let's get back to this one, though. 6 chukker action. See if the Los Amigos red team can gather a few more goals, or Mountain Chevrolet will get it even. Here we go. Okay, so they're going to go with the bowl in here. Spinacci ended the 2nd chukker, our 8th chukker of the day, the way you should, with a goal. And here we go. Red team on the move again. But they got to deal with Gracita. Carlos, he'll lay it back in there open. He got Lauren Sherry running on to Lauren gets out there. She'll leave that one behind. And Spinacci will gather it and take it forward here on the Gray Pony. He ended the last chukker on. Gracita going to play zone back here. Uh-oh. Left in there by, oh, that's the way you make up for it, Carlos. True pro, true polo star play right there. You miss one ball, you turn it up, you suck it up, you keep your eye on it, and then you steal a laser beam from Nick Roldan. And Tincho's going to run right into our living room here. Tincho. Got everybody downfield, just checking the field. There, lob wedge. He gets under that one a lot as he saw Lauren out there. Now Nicky comes up with the belly shot to drag it forward, and he finds Spinacci moving forward. And we see some very strong combinations here in the Emma Challenge. I like it. Ulloa and Bellini earlier. Now Spinacci and Roldan. Lauren Sherry's going to try to back that one up. Spinacci's going to pick the loose ball play up. He's got Paul helping him out a little bit. Michael comes flying back in there and executes that near side back shot. Gracita, he was ready to go too. I thought we were going to see Carlos on the fly. Nicky trying to do the nickaroo. He'll override. See, it happens to everybody. And now he'll slow it down. Pablo from a standstill. He's going to look for Nico going forward. Nico, hot stick, 2 goals in the last chukker on the Gray Pony. Now turned back inside by Gracita. He's got the big gun behind him. Why not leave it? Well done. And Merlos will get the offensive attack going. Now he's looking for Lauren. She's going to apply pressure here on Pablo. Spinacci to Roldan. And we've seen numerous passes today that were, look at this, pinpoint passes by Los Amigos Red. Paul Foster's going to come from the left to the right. Pull out the putter. Well done, Paul. Drags it into the 60. Bouncing ball. And Carlos will pump fake and go out to Merlos to the right side. Harriet and Merlos come together. Merlos will win that little battle. And now Michael Payne, he loves the dark gray pony as he gets running here. Michael full speed down the far side. Bouncing ball, Michael Payne. That ball's still on the field. Michael Payne. Wow, Michael's flying down there. He tried to save it. I think it's still on the field. Lauren Sherry with a little cute little play, and Lauren Sherry will get a goal. So well done by Mountain Chevrolet as Michael runs it down the far side. Hammer one to the far post, and he almost got the back shot, but Lauren Sherry just stayed right in there behind him, and now she'll pick up her 2nd goal of the day. With 3 minutes, 12 seconds left here in our final chukker of today's Emma Challenge. Remember, we are continuing Sunday We'll keep you up to speed on that. Don't worry, you'll have all the info on that. We'll get you organized on the doubleheader. We like these times. It carries on. It's a lot of cool, and the players really love playing these time tournaments. All right, back to the center. Carlos going to launch one, and why not? You want to get a few goals here. As I told you, oh, look at this. Nicky says, I'm taking it off my own doorstep, and we're running the turn here. Nicky got Spinacci going forward again. Pablo taking his time. He's got Nico and Foster going forward. Nico, but it'll be Augustine. Merlos looking for Gracita again on the bald-faced pony here. Carlos. He waits, he pumps, he fakes. Well done. Good job. He could have got hooked there by Spinacci. Carlos. And they leave this one for Roldan. Look at this laser beam by Nicky from 120 out. Thank you, Mr. Roldan. I love watching you play like that. Well done. That's the way you dial it in. Nicky from a standstill from 130. I'm going to give you a 140 on that one, Nicky. That's going to go right into the top of the long ball goals of the season. So Roldan will be marked down for that because it might have been around 140. It's almost at center field here. And Cypress Mountain Ranch Field is a true length, 300 yards long. 138 on the clock here. Wow, what a shot by Roldan. Not to forget, it's actually right in there. Bellini's in there, too. We got a whole list of them. I'll go over them on Sunday for you for the long ball goals. We like keeping track of those because they're so cool to watch. Now, Merlos. I'm sure we're going to see Tincho on that and somewhere as the week goes on. Lauren on the move. Nicky goes under the neck with it and runs the nickaroo right into your living room again. And Roldan again, no problem. Tincho's going to sneak in there and steal it away. And here comes Mount Chevrolet, and Merlot's going to get one run here. Tincho, he's got Lauren going. He says, there we go. And they're all running and gunning now. Lauren, back to the center. I like the far post. Spinacci knows he needs to stay on the near side there because Merlos was on the offside. Roldan's going to pop it over everybody's head. And now back it. Oh, that's lovely. Change of field. That one will roll off the field, and we might run out of time here. We'll see if we get one more possession play as the clock goes tick, tick, tick. They're going to get it. Ticho's going to get the play. 30 seconds left here. One more would help. Augustine lays it down the left side, looking for Lauren or Michael. Under the neck they go. That one will go just off the field, and there you go. That'll end our first leg of the Emma Challenge. And I'm going to put the scores together here for you as we got 5-3 here. So that's going to add, that's going to be a minus. We're going to put another -2 on the Mountain Chevrolet. So they're going to go -5 now. And we're going to put another +2. So that'll be +4. All right, so there you go. So as we work this one out here, we have the Los Amigos team. They're going to go in +2 going into Sunday. Congratulations to the red team. They're going to go in +4 for the +3. Okay, they're going to go in +3. So Los Amigos red or Los Amigos blue will go in +2 going into Sunday. Los Amigos red going to go in +3. And then our Mount Chevrolet team will go -5. So they're going to have to come in very strong here. Once again, thank you for joining us here up at the beautiful Cypress Mountain Ranch Polo Field, Aspen Valley Polo Club, ChukkerTV. And I speak for the whole ChukkerTV family when I say thank you again. And we love that you made us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And, of course, here at ChukkerTV, we love the polo.